before you fire that employee, did you actually train them? 3 words are destroying organizations worldwide. And that is the words they should know. They should know how to handle clients. They should know how to meet deadlines. They should know what's expected of them. Should know. Based on what? Who told them? When did you show them? Where is it documented? You cannot hold people accountable to standards you never clearly defined. You cannot fire people for failing at expectations you never properly communicated. That's not a performance problem. That's a leadership problem. Now, this is when to train your team. Train your team when the gap is a skill. They don't know how. Train your team when the gap is knowledge. They don't know what. Train your team when the gap is process. They don't know the system. These are flexible. These trainings, they respond to investment. These are your responsibility as a leader. If you hired someone and gave them a desk and a laptop and expected results, the failure you are seeing, that's on you. And that is because you never clearly gave them the information that they need to excel. You never gave them the tools that they need to succeed. Knowledge gap, skill gap, you never filled those gaps. However, you just give them a system and a password and a desk and ask them to produce. The failure you're experiencing is on you. But here is the other side. Not every performance problem is a training problem. Now, this is when I need you to fire that staff. Fire that staff when the gap is will. They know how to do it, but they won't do it. The gap is character. They know what's right, but choose wrong. Fire that staff when the gap is fit. They are simply in the wrong organization or department. Training cannot fix attitude. Training cannot fix dishonesty. Training cannot fix someone who doesn't want to be there. So ask yourself these questions, these 4 questions, as you want to make a decision. Number 1, did they clearly know what was expected? And if no, that's on you, so train them. 2, do they have the capacity to learn? If yes, go ahead and invest in their training. If no, well, that's your answer. 3, have you given structured support and honest feedback? If no, you haven't finished your job as a leader yet. Number 4, after all that, did they actually improve? If no, the decision is no longer emotional. So I want you to use this strategy. Train the skill, coach the behavior, move the misfit, and release the unwilling. All right? Great organizations don't just hire well. They develop well, they lead well, and where necessary, they part ways well. But you see one thing they never do? They never skip the steps. I'm OghaNobu. See the problem, fix the problem. See you on the next one.